So all my baskets are done. All of my containers are totally done. But I did want to show you these baskets that I made myself and give you some word to the wise that it is much cheaper to make your baskets at home than it is to purchase them from the store. You are going to be a little bit behind with growth wise if you start things indoors, or if you purchase even 6-packs from a store somewhere and then put your own basket together. You know, in theory at this point in June these would be already trailing off, but you know, it's a catch-22 because I found over the years that when you have a basket like this that starts really big and full, by the time that August comes around, it is starting to get a little bit tired. So we're kind of just switching things up a little bit. I'm enjoying the pansies for a little while longer, and my petunias are going up in the middle of June, and I think it's going to be great. We had a slow start to the summer, or to the spring, I guess I should say, and we're just gonna roll with it. If you couldn't guess, my husband is mowing lawn. So welcome to life at home as a family of 6. Things have to get done. But let me show you what's in here. So these I grew from seed. These are from Johnny's, and they are, I honestly just think they were the pink wave petunias at Johnny's. And then these I also grew from Johnny's. These are called Purple Plum, and my petunias did great from seed this year. Then these ones and these ones I was gifted. And you know what? I'm very thankful I was gifted. I thought I had enough petunias, and I definitely did not have enough petunias for what I wanted to do. So now I know I probably need about 4 trays, so that would be like 200 cells of petunias next year at least, to really do what I want to do. But I think this basket is going to be really pretty because all of these colors are going to trail over together and kind of mix together. I believe I have 8 plants in here, and they are from 6-packs, so they're not the huge, you know, 4-inch containers of petunias. I probably wouldn't put so many if I had done these earlier, but since these are a little bit behind, they're also going back here. I will show you. They're going to be hung up here in the back of the house off of the porch. They're not going to get a ton of sun the whole day. They're going to kind of get speckles of sun throughout the day. So they're not going to get as huge as the ones that I have directly in the sun. But I am really loving this combination of colors. I went for all pinks and all purples this season, and I think it's going to be beautiful. I am not giving you an update on my garden because I really have not gotten hardly anything done since last video. So we're not doing updates on gardens. I will hopefully have a fully planted garden next week, and I will show you that. But instead, I am going to show you a little bit of an update of my chicks that I have, and time for a little story. So here are my chicks. They are in need of some food and some water, and I will get to that eventually. I will also link down below this contraption that I got from Amazon. It has worked really well to have them inside of this, and they still have quite a bit more room to grow, so I don't have to be in quite as much of a rush to get them into the coop as I thought I originally was going to have to, because I thought we were going to run out of room. So this works really well. So here's my story. I purchased originally 22 chicks, and then I thought to myself, oh no, that's too many. I'm not gonna have room in my coop. It's not gonna work good. Like, no, I can't do that. So I called them and I lowered my order of chicks. So I got 15 in the mail. Within just a week, 4 of them died. I lost 2 Buff Orpingtons. I think they haven't grown up enough for me to 100% tell what's what yet, but I know I lost 2 Buff Orpingtons. I think I lost a Leghorn, and I think I lost a true Whiting Blue. So I lost one of my blue egg layers, which I was really interested in. So then I only had 11. So I was like, you know, I was hoping for more than 11. I was really hoping to be able to get up to getting 2 dozen a day consistently. And in order to do that, you really need to have 28 to 30 chickens to be able to do that. And I currently have 16 right now. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go into Tractor Supply and just see what they have, what breeds they have available. And I will just see if I can pick up something. I don't know if it's like this in your state or not, but in Vermont you have to buy 6 chicks at one time. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but here you do. So I figured that would get me to 17, but a few of them are gonna die. So that should get me around the 30 mark with all of them. So I go in, we know the manager at our local Tractor Supply. And I was over there looking at the chicks, and there were Brahmas on sale, but they were still a little bit more than what I wanted to spend. I was kind of seeing if they were trying to get rid of anything, and I would just pick up a few and throw them in the same flock. And she walks over and says, listen, I'm trying to get rid of these Brahmas. If you take all of them, I'll give them to you for $1 each. And I said, okay, I'll do it. I know nothing about Brahmas. I am a researcher. I don't like to jump into stuff. So I know nothing about Brahmas. I don't know anything about what they're gonna be like. I do know what they're gonna look like, and I do know that they're going to be absolutely humongous. You can see behind me that one huge Brahma. It's black and white. It's got like the black around its neck and the black on its feathers. That one is much, much bigger than all the rest of the ones. That one's about a week ahead of the rest of them, but it was just in that same area. So she just gave them all to me. So now I have 18 chicks. So I'm going to have 35 chickens, which was what I was trying to not do when I called and got fewer chickens from online. But oh well, it is what it is. So this shall be very interesting. I have 7 of these white and black Brahmas. I believe I have 3 Australorps left, so that's 10. I believe I have 1 Leghorn. I think I still have my 3 Australorps left. I have 2 Buff Orpingtons, and then I have 2 of the green, Whiting True Green, which are gonna lay green eggs. So that's what I got. They're staring at me, wondering why I haven't given them food yet. So you may see a chicken build in our future. No, not really. Not this year. Maybe in a year or 2 we might do something, but for right now we're just gonna keep it as it is. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. So I need to get these girls fed.